Hey friends, so today we're having a meal prep session going down, and I like to start my meal prep with a cup of tea. So I've made myself a cup of tea with almond milk, and I'm about to take all of these ingredients and make into some yummy and healthy meals. So one of the best things about prep is that you get to calculate what exactly is in your food. You know how much oil is in there, what portions, whereas when you eat out, you don't know. So if you have goals for more definition, core strength, abs, weight loss, then meal prep is definitely the way to go so you can monitor everything. So I'm going to walk you through a few recipes today. But first things first, I'm going to show you that I like to put some tunes on so that it's going to be a great session. I got something to keep me company. Some people might want like their favorite movie. And the party begins. So I like to listen to music while I prep, but you might be into something else. So put on something you love and let's begin. On the menu today we have quinoa, chickpea Caesar salad, chickpeas or lentils, sweet potato, pumpkin soup, and fish or chicken. Step 1 includes that you choose your equipment. So I have, if you can see over there, my containers, my pots out, and my pans. I'm gonna start with the soup first because that will just be boiling along while I do everything else. Then I will season the fish. Then while that's being put away, I will also add those bananas to the freezer with some of this fish. Since we'll have a pot of soup on the stove, we're also gonna either boil the quinoa or sweet potato, you got a choice, or you're gonna do your chickpeas and your lentils. So you're gonna do all 3 of those pots at the same time. I got some mai, so we're just gonna wash this fish with a little bit of this lemon juice and just leave that to wash off all the pieces. So this has been fresh caught and prepared. It's great to have a bowl for scraps, and you can also alternatively use a plastic bag so that as soon as you finish chopping your ingredients, you put the scraps in there, you put your ingredients in here. So this is the pumpkin soup to be at the moment. 2 cups of water in here to 1 cup of quinoa, but before that goes in there, I'm thinking, which flavor should I choose? And the trick to keep your space decently tidy is as soon as you finish with an ingredient, just put it away right away for you newbies, because I definitely struggled with that for a while. So the quinoa and soup are on the stove. Next is the fish, but this is a lot of fish. This is going to be about 8 to 10 servings, to be honest, between a male and a female. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up 2 of these pieces and then I'm going to cook 2 of these pieces. This is still considered meal prep because I'm about to freeze these and I might use them on Friday night or closer to the weekend. The fish is going into the freezer in Ziploc bags next. I'm also going to peel all these bananas and put them in the freezer one time to get myself ready for smoothies. Super easy, going in the freezer now. To update you, I also boiled some chickpea pasta and I put it there. I put the cucumbers in a jar, carrots here, tuna dip, good to go. And last but not least, we have our vegan Caesar salad dressing on. I also made some creamy hummus because I love hummus to go as a snack and as a sauce if I need some. My lettuce is washed and chopped and prepared, so all I have to do is put it in a container and pack it for work. The pumpkin soup is finished and the last step is to blend, and then we are all finished. It's a girl, Organnick, and I hope that this video was very inspiring and brought a lot of clarity to you. Have an awesome meal prepped week. You remember all your recipes are in the link that you signed up for the meal prep channel. Hey! Hello, my friends. Welcome to my kitchen. This is where all the preps going down right now. I am Annick, also known as Organnick. Thank you for joining me. I'm so grateful that you're here. So while we wait for people to come in, I'm going to put on my apron because it's Friday night and don't want to get my dress dirty necessarily. Plus this seems like it's more on brand, trend, yeah. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm really excited to have this video out for you for this weekend, because I know that while most of you are not going to be prepping tonight, you are going to prep sometime after this weekend. So we have about 200 of you signed up for this challenge, and I'm really excited because there will be a winner, and the winner will get a free consultation with me, and I'm really excited. I will be looking for organization, meal combinations, activity in the group for the winner. And last time we did this, it was a lot of fun. Definitely got a lot of engagement. And so yeah, I'm ready with my attire. I've done most of the chopping because nobody likes to look at chopping, so everyone else does before. But what's gonna happen now is I just have these carrots to do, and then I'm pretty much ready to go. And should I say I'm excited? Because I am. This isn't my typical Friday night, but I am very happy to do this once in a while because I value meal prep so much. And just to, who do we have with us today so far? If you're here, say hi, leave a comment. Would love to hear from you. And I'm just going to wash these really quickly. I'm almost done my chopping, and then we're going to get to like doing the prep. I'm going to say firsthand that what I will be prepping will be chicken soup, snacks like veggie sticks, hummus as a dip, salad, roasted vegetables, and some breakfast items. I might do one breakfast item, I might do two, still trying to figure it out. So bear with me, and yeah, let's get to it. So if you're joining me in your kitchen, that's awesome. You could probably grab a glass of wine and relax. I might just talk your ear off, so I don't expect your full attention. I'll just hang out with you while you're doing your Friday night jam. No problemo. So when you arrive, say hey, leave a comment, let us know where you're from, and I'm excited to, I am setting a timer of 1 hour. So I want to see how much prep I can get done in 1 hour, and that's a good tip for you as a meal prepper as well, to set a timer every time you're going to do a meal prep session, because then that's why we get turned off of meal prep, because one day we're like, oh, I have all these ingredients, what should I do? I'm just going to prep all of it, and then next thing you know, we're in the kitchen for 4 hours, and we're like, I don't have time for this. This is too draining. So we want to avoid that by setting a time limit from the get-go. And that's a #1 rookie mistake that most people make. So now that you know about it, you can avoid it. And keeping a timer in your kitchen is definitely always a good idea as well. I'm going to admit I'm not the most organized prepper. I'm really good, like everything always tastes like it's from a restaurant, I swear. But I'm also working on my organization. So yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. And next, most of the chopping is done, like I said. This is going to be my carrot strategy for you. So we're going to make carrot sticks as snacks, and then I'm going to show you this technique that is really awesome in salads. And then we're going to get to making overnight oats. So stay with me. In an ideal world, I would have had all of this chopping and stuff done before. But yeah, life happens, right? So how many of you are moms? How many of you are students? How many of you are clients? Leave a comment. Let me know who's here with us tonight. If you have any questions along the way, I would love to guide you and chat about some interesting topics. I have planned that I would like to cover topics around sugar and food shopping, the dairy industry, gut health, because that's a hot topic, and of course meal prep, because that's why we're here, and anything that you feel would be appropriate for this group course of a free meal prep challenge. Please feel free. Hey Jasmine, hey, so happy you're here. Hi Kimberly, one mom of two. Okay, cool. Are you meal prepping tonight, or are you just hanging out with me while I entertain you? Hopefully this is entertaining. You grabbing a glass of wine. I will hopefully have a margarita in hand soon. Not yet though. And okay, so my carrot technique for salads is with this peeler that I have here. It's a julienne style peeler. These are some of my veggies that are done in terms of prep. So what I've done is these zucchinis I've sliced in half, because these are going to roast as part of a meal. And then there's broccoli and some mushrooms in there. The carrot strategy, because I do also have a little pile here for the salad, I've just put all the vegetables together more or less, is really julienning the carrots so that you get like these long strips, and it really is nice to soak up the salad dressing when you do it. So some of these cucumber sticks will go towards the salad as alongside these carrots. So in case you've just come on, hey Sharon, what's up girl? Are you having a drink tonight while we prep? So we'll be making a salad, roasted vegetables. Actually, it's going to be pan sauteed vegetables, I'm pretty sure. Salmon, which is like my ultimate favorite salmon recipe. We're going to be doing a butterfly chicken, like the kind of nice chicken you buy when you buy like an awesome chicken salad. That's the kind of chicken that's going to be quick and easy. If you're prepping with me here live, just remember that you want to be planned in the sense that you want to know what you're making in the hour, and you want to do all of your chopping first. And this is a way to maximize organization by getting all the chopping out of the way, and then moving into seasoning, and then moving into cooking. So as a tip, in case you are doing this today with me now, that's a tip. And if you're watching this tomorrow or you're listening to it at another time, yeah, so that's definitely how you want to start. And if you have any friends that you think would love this challenge, this video will be open to the group for the next week or two. And please invite them. It's a lot of fun. I'm doing it really to share some inspiration with my friends and clients, and you know, give you a little experience of my kitchen time that's usually solo, but I feel like I'm entertaining enough to do this with friends. I think, you know, I don't think you would be bored hanging out here. I think you'd have a laugh. I laugh at myself too, because yeah, sometimes I'm weird, and so it's nice in that regard to share with your friends and make sure that they can have the experience and reach more people that would really love something like this. I've been getting a lot of awesome messages from some of my followers saying that they're really grateful for this challenge, and they're inspired, and they're so excited for it, because it's not very often that something like this comes for free, and that is so valuable. So those kind of comments are always awesome and fun. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to scroll down to read the comments, and my hands have carrot on them. You know, I thank God I put this apron on. I suggest wearing aprons as well. Like, they look like granny-ish, but I really believe in them. Hi Ariana, what's up girl? Are you getting your prep on tonight or tomorrow? Oh, Sharon saying green tea tonight and face masking. That was me last weekend, 100%. That literally was me last weekend. I curled up on the couch, face mask. I did have a little Netflix binge. Oops. And drank green tea, and it was amazing. I have no regrets whatsoever. Sometimes we need that time to just chill out, to recharge, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's get down to business now. These are done chopping up. Let's get into the next video. Alrighty. So I'm supposed to, by the rules, remove this chopping board and wipe my surface. So I will tell you the same thing. So we stay organized. If you're like me, you have goals to be organized. And organization is not a strength yet. Getting there, getting a lot better. All right, next, let us do the overnight oats. This will be the best one. So with overnight oats, it's really fun because you just mix everything together in a bowl. So we're gonna go through a sequence of a few bowl recipes, and we're gonna put them in this because it's fun to wake up and eat out of a wine glass, right? All right, so ingredients. I will pull up my recipes so that I don't confuse you guys, because sometimes I just wing it and I'm like, ooh, put some of this, put some of that, but I want to make sure you stay focused, because that's what I'm about as a coach, helping you stay focused. All right, so let's find this recipe. Okay, mix 3 to 4 servings, 1.5 cups of oats. I'm getting out my handy dandy measuring cup, and I'm probably not going to eat these because I will eat the egg muffins, but I know my other half will eat these. And so he doesn't mind what kind of oats I use, because you know, if it was me, it would be gluten free, but it's for him, so he won't mind. Just putting the oats in here. Oh, I think I should put the milk first. Let's put the milk first, okay, because I actually have a fun thing to do. I might have a taste of it, okay. 3 cups dairy-free milk. I'm using this unsweetened almond milk here. We got 1 cup. Ooh, that's what happens when you drink a lot of lattes. Your milk finishes quickly, very quickly. All right, we got 1 more. Thank God. So we need 3 cups of this. 1. That's a lot of milk. Okay. Because the oats have to soak up in all the milk. That's why it cooks, because the oats are soaked up in the milk overnight, of course. All right, so we got the milk in, and we're putting in something special. My cousin Nikita dropped me some turmeric powder. So, well, it smells rootsy. We all want to get that anti-inflammatory stuff in our lives, so I'm gonna put, this says half a tablespoon of that, and hope for the best, as in maybe that's too much, maybe a little less is better, but if you have superfoods at home, it'll be good to just put them in small amounts. Like this might be too earthy, but at the same time, sometimes some people, if they have health goals, I find they withstand the earthiness of healthy things. Do you agree? Everybody agree? And if you don't have a health goal, oh, hey Talisha, what's up, girl? Then, you know, you might just be like, I'm not going to use this because it is too healthy tasting. So to make sure I can see you guys and this recipe at the same time, so I'm gonna move this around. Okay, so that should work good. And keep up with your comments. Can you let me know if you've decided to make the overnight oats, the potato toast, the egg muffins, or all? I would love to know what you chose, and by commenting, it shows that you have made a decision, which is 1 step closer to. Hi, Lucci. What's up, boy? That's just Lucci. Okay. And I'm going to put some collagen in this as well, because collagen is really good for gut health. Let's take a tablespoon of this collagen powder in the liquid. So that's what happens when you have superfoods. You just add them in the liquid stuff, and then you mix them around, and then get to everything. All right, so dairy milk, nut butter, chia seeds, flax seeds, sweetener, vanilla essence. Okay, so the milk is getting all mixed up very nicely here. And next we're gonna put cinnamon and vanilla. Vanilla, where are you? Okay, can't find the vanilla. But if you have any, you want to put it in. You put in a little cinnamon. And next I'm going to do these oats. Okay, so how much? About 1.5 cups of oats. 1 for ya. Bullshit. 2. Okay, 3 cups of oats. Here we go. I did or did not, by accident, spill some of these oats all over the floor. Yeah, fun times, fun times. Okay, so then we just give this like a mixeroo. We just mix it all up, mix it all up, mix it all up. And you could put a sweetener of choice here now. So I know he's gonna want some sugar because I don't have any honey. So I'm going to use this sugar. You could skip it. You could just use fruit instead. Put banana. You can use stevia. If I had stevia right now and I was doing some for myself, I would probably put it in now. But if you're making for you and your +1 or your family, they're probably going to want sugar. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of sugar. If they want more, they can add more. Mix it all around, mix it all around. Okay, at this time now I want to put it into these jars. Okay, so we're going to scoop up a cup at a time. Okay, well, hopefully this comes out looking good because that would just be fantastic. Should I use a funnel or no funnel? What do you all think? Funnel, no funnel? Okay. Funnel it is. No funnel, I mean. Oh crap. Okay, so you might want to use a funnel because it's going to overflow like everywhere. And then you're going to have to clean it up. So yeah, use a funnel. If you have a big one, okay, I might put a little more because guys eat more than women. Okay. So this is like a turmeric overnight oat explosion right here. So this next step, it goes in the fridge. And here we go, round 2. I think let's do this a little more strategic. So bit by bit. Scoop it up, scoop it up, scoop it up. So some interesting topics that I thought we should cover while we're here, including any answers to questions you have, would be talking about sugar on a whole. Many of us have way too much sugar every day. And the issue with that is not necessarily that we should never have any sugar, because it's kind of hard to get away from sugar in this world for the most part, unless you live like a hermit or something. Can you agree with what I'm saying? Like, isn't sugar the hardest thing to get away from? And so what we need to do is just consume a certain amount if we can. Keeping it to a minimum does help with inflammation and stuff like that, to be honest. So it does have health benefits, but it's not to say that we can't have a little indulgence every now and again, because that's healthy balance and that's what we're about, right? Okay. Next, we got overnight oats. 2 portions here, and these are going to get covered with some cling film and then put in the fridge. So keeping up with that, super easy, super quick. All you need is a bowl and all of your ingredients. I'm gonna put my almond butter and banana first thing in the morning because I like that as a fresh topping, and chia seeds as well. So you could choose if you want to put your chia seeds in at the beginning or at the end. It's really up to you what you like. This is really just a foundation for you to figure out what you like. I'm right here, not anywhere. Okay. So another interesting topic that we find is that when we look to buy most of the products that we buy, they all have some sort of added sugar in them. And we think, you know, we're not eating any sugar because we don't like eat sweets or candy or any foods like that. So we're like, yeah, I'm sugar free. I don't eat sugar. I don't cook with that sugar stuff. But then we get catch in our tail because next thing you know, we open up the cupboard and look at a product that we use every day. And what do you see? Sugar. Sugar, sugar. Honey, honey. So yeah, we got tricked all the time by these smart food package people to read every label, my friend. Every label. Okay, so that's overnight oats. The leftovers are going in a container that I need to choose because I can't actually. You know what? I will use this glass here. Pineapple glass. So another topic that we're going to talk about is going to be some other grocery shopping mistakes that are really easy to make. And it's so easy to go and buy gluten-free stuff thinking it's healthy or it'll help with weight loss or sometimes even our hormones in some cases, and then realize that it's full of sugar, it's very high in calories, and you know, just because it's gluten-free, we might even be gaining weight, you know. So that's a typical mistake that many people make with that in the grocery market, and it's confusing because more and more brands are starting to have gluten-free labels, and then we're like, oh, this is gluten-free, it must be healthy, I'm gonna eat the whole pack. Has that ever happened to you? And so we end up eating the whole pack, and we're like, oh yeah, this is healthy, of course. Like, have you seen the new quinoa chips and hummus chips? It's like, it really makes you want to eat the whole pack, right? But at the same time, just because a product says that, even if it is better for you or it's gluten-free so it doesn't trigger an autoimmune response, we should still try to stick to the amount that's recommended for the snack. And then when we see other labels that say gluten-free, they might also have hidden artificial colors and ingredients in them, which is really not cool as marketers would do, to be honest. But the truth is, if we read our labels carefully, then we will be able to navigate the aisles in the best manner. But I will tell you, my friends, it is very easy to get tricked by these people. It looks like it's gluten-free and it's healthy, and then all of a sudden, oh, what's that? Green dye, red dye in there, yellow number, whatever. And it's like, who thinks like that? That's just the people who want gluten-free things don't want all that crap. And so that's some lesson for you to learn today. So this is the last overnight oats, and I hope it tastes good. If you find it tastes bland, you can always add extra sugar and cinnamon like you would normal oatmeal. So I will cover this bad boy up and move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. How does that sound good? On to the next. On to the next. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Thank you. Next. Like that one. Okay. All right. So let us move to the next bowl item, which is going to be the egg muffins. And then we move to the stove. Stove is coming soon, guys. Let's see how much we could do in 1 hour. 1 hour is all we got. So I'm actually going to start tidying up some of this space because we don't like clutter around and then we can't think straight. And then the mess just seems to increase more than we could imagine. So right now, if you're prepping with me and I'm keeping you company, if you're done with it, put it away. Away. Welcome, welcome. Anyone who's joining now. Hey Giselle, hope you got a girl. Happy to see you guys here with me. Most of you are probably just gonna drink, which I need my margaritas soon, by the way. I think I should make my margarita before I make the hummus, because that's on the agenda. But then I was like, should I make the hummus and then the margarita? I'll have to think about it. But yeah, I'm really happy that you guys are here with me on this Friday night and getting inspired to have a healthy meal prep weekend. This is going to be so much fun. I'm doing a little filming here as well on my camera. Okay. Righto. Back on track. Eggs. Egg muffin. Okay, so what you need to do is start the oven to be preheated, which mine is. Hi Sherry Lee. What's up, girl? And we are going to get a muffin pan. Alright. Because we're going to need to fill that. See, too much things. I teach this stuff and I do practice what I preach, but it's still a skill to develop, and I will admit it's on the way, my prep skills. Not my cooking skills, not my recipe creating skills, but my organization, you know, always growing, just like you. Okay, next, eggs. The ingredients that I'm going to put in these omelets are going to be mushrooms, and some people cook theirs before, right? So it's up to you whether you want to cook your ingredients. Think of it like an omelet, like a mini omelet. It's up to you if you want to cook your ingredients before or if you want to just put them together and then bake it in the oven. So in mine, it's going to be, I'm going to crack 6 eggs. So let's go. 1, boom. Let's put this down so you can see better what's in here. And, oh, got a shell in there. Who thinks we're going to be done in an hour? Who thinks I'm going to need 2 hours? Leave a comment. I want to know. Who's coming over to make me margarita? Because that would be nice if I got served. Okay, so our next topic of discussion. Oh, in terms of the topic of discussion of the mistakes we make in the grocery store, another one is Msg and trans fat. So when we see Msg on a label, that's really something that encourages us to overeat. And spoiler alert, what has Msg? Things like Doritos and Cheetos and Olay chips and a lot of tortillas and those kind of snacks. They all have Msg, and that's why they're so addictive, because when things have Msg, we just want to keep eating more because the salt's like so addictive. And then we realize that the science tells us that our brains actually don't tell us that we're full when we've had MSG, so we end up eating way more. It's in Chinese food as well. And that's why when we eat Chinese food, we're like, how did I eat so much? MSG. And same with the chips and stuff, we end up eating a lot more because they're designed for that purpose. Okay, so in here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs. We're going to scramble those up, salt and pepper, add some vegetables, and then put them into bake. And then get to the rest of the cooking, which is almost go time on the stove. So you're going to see a little stove action just now. Just a little tip, I have prepped my cucumber sticks for the week. These are my chips, and I'm putting them in water because it does help to preserve the vegetables if you keep them in water. So if you know you might not use them for a little while, you put some water and you pour it out every 3 days or something like that. So I'm putting this in the fridge. Actually, I will keep it out because I want to demo all my stuff out. But yeah, if you prep your veggies, keep them in a container of water. All right, let's season up these eggs. Check out, this is my favorite, automatic pepper. It just does it on its own. All right. Okay, next, spice up your life. Salt. Where did you put that? Okay, salt. Yeah, there we go. Just a little shake, shake, shake. Alrighty. Then we want to whisk up these eggs with a whisk. How are you all doing tonight? How is everybody? I would love to hear from you. Remember, if you have any questions, are you interested in the topics that I'm talking about? Really love your comments and your feedback. Really excited to do this because I think it's a lot of fun. I would love if I had music on right now. I think it would be way more fun for you as well. And I mean, you could think of it like a podcast with how I will just keep talking your ear off because I want you to be entertained while I'm prepping all of these things. But at the same time, it would be nice to have a little music as well because when I'm prepping, I like to put music on. So I would recommend that for you as well. But then again, I also do love a good podcast. So I want to make sure you get the most value out of your time spent with me. And so therefore, I would like to talk about topics that will fuel your wellness and inspire you. And therefore, you can listen to it whenever you want. You can play back this video all through next week while you're cooking if you're demotivated. So that's what I'm here for. And if you have topics that you think are interesting that people can also benefit from, or you just want to know, just drop a comment and let me know. So the next topic I have is about eating healthy in the Caribbean, because the struggle is real sometimes. Does anybody else agree? Because let's say that there are fast food joints on almost every single corner. Oh, just realized I only put 5 eggs. And by the time you're hungry, what's there to eat? By the time you want to order food, what's the food that delivers, you know? And I totally understand how challenging it could be to eat healthy in these islands. I mean, it's improved a lot since like 3 years ago. Let's be honest, maybe even like 5-6 years ago, it's gotten a lot better, but it still has its challenges because people don't realize that when they're hungry, they're just gonna choose anything that is easy and quick. And what are the options that are easy and quick? Junk food, you know what I mean? So in Trinidad, all the Trinis in here, we're lucky to have places like Starlight. I'm just gonna grease these little cupcake pans before I put the eggs in. So that's what's going on. I will just keep it down here so you can keep up with what I'm doing. Yeah, so they have like Starlight with food on the go, and they have all these meals ready to go, and they have healthy options. But you know, some of you might live in South and it's far away and you struggle with these things. So in addition to that, when we do buy local food, it's local fried food and it's a lot of fried stuff. And we want to support local, but at the same time, Caribbean food is definitely rich in a lot of margarine, which is a trans fat. If you know anybody who eats margarine, tell them to get it out their house. Seriously though, like, it's not good for anybody. And then we, you know, macaroni pie, like everybody eats macaroni pie. I swear like everybody I know is like, yeah, macaroni pie or corn pie. And I'm like, so 1990 before I was born, but you know, it's true, like everybody in the Caribbean eats macaroni pie, right? So it's not to say never eat that stuff, but what if like when you're in the middle of your week and you want something healthy and that's all that they have? Fried chicken or macaroni pie or fries or just other stuff that's not really full of nutrients. And so what we do find that has a lot of nutrients is salads, and sometimes people just get bored of salads, right? But salads are definitely a great choice for lunch, for sure. Some places are starting to have more salads, which is great. All right, so you can keep your egg muffins pretty basic with just scrambling your eggs. Hey, I just saw an egg that was not scrambled. But I'm gonna put some of these grated carrots because I think that'll be fun. See, grated carrots, dropping in there. Drop some of that, some of that. So you want to fill your little muffin pan cups to 3/4 full. I did 6 eggs and I put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 of these. So this is gonna be interesting. I might need to crack a few more eggs. Okay, you can also, I found this feta cheese made of like goat's cheese, which I'm really excited about. Mushrooms going in there. Okay, so other topics that are cool. Let's talk a little bit about what's fun. Dairy. Dairy is a fun one because it's so controversial. And a lot of people eat a lot of dairy. And I have friends too that are like, oh, it's it's wine night. It's like bring brie and it's cheese night and we're celebrating and having cheese all night long. And then I have friends who are vegan and they're like, dairy? That's cow's pus. That's disgusting. Don't touch that. Like, it's so bad for the environment. And it's funny that, you know, in life, I tell my clients, as they probably heard the story already, that is such a contrast between the dairy life and human existence because we've grown up eating it for so long. But, you know, what are your thoughts about dairy? How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel any way at all, or do you feel great with it? Let me know. So I'm keeping my eggs super simple. I put in a little carrot, mushroom, I'm putting some onions, and then I'm going to put the eggs. I'm like, yeah, keeping it super simple. And I season up my eggs with just some salt and pepper to flavor your life. The smaller you chop your ingredients, the better, because they'll go further along. Where's my margarita? Oliver?
Yes.
Hey. Can you please make me a margarita? No. Okay, so back to doing this. I will put all these onions in here, and then next comes the egg. All right, I don't know how I'm going to do this neatly. I'm taking a measuring cup. Okay, so you want to make sure it's filled 3/4 cup. I also will probably want to do some of the goat cheese feta on mine. And so I'm going to leave a little room. So as soon as it comes out, I think I'll put it on then. Maybe I should put it on before. Ooh, I don't want to make a mess. Oh my god, plus I think they rise. They do rise if I remember correctly. So you really don't want to fill them up all the way because they need space to rise, just like how you need to see this better. Let me zoom in. So just like how cupcakes rise, these are your egg cupcakes, and they too will rise. Oh, I can't believe the time is almost up already. What the heck? How is it an hour? Oh, this shrunk. Okay, well, we got 20 minutes to cook the rest of these foods. The salad's basically washed already, so that shouldn't be too much of a scene. These are going in the oven now. Can you see what's up? They look great. I'm gonna put some extra because I have extra cups that need to go in there. Because why not? Boom, bang, bang. Mushrooms in your life with eggs. Okay, so I'm gonna need to grease those. Just a tiny, tiny bit of oil. This one is special. Okay, so I have to hurry up because I have limited time and I still want to make the hummus and I still want to make the food. So this is going to have to, and the salad. Maybe I'll do an hour and a half because it's worth it. And this is all ready to go. But I mean, even so, this too is a form of prep, having your things chopped up and ready to go so that by the time you're ready to eat or do something in the morning or anything like that, you have ingredients at hand ready to go. So that's one of the bonuses. Whether you have time to cook everything or not, you're still in a better place having the ingredients done and they're ready and ready to go. Okay, so all the mushrooms are ready. Do you love mushrooms? I would love to know. These are gonna be so good. Trying not to make a mess, but that's not happening for me. Alrighty, in you go. Boom, bang. Alrighty. Next, these are going in the oven for 20 minutes. And make sure you set your timer because, yeah, you don't want to mess around with that. Okay, so in terms of the dairy industry, it is full of antibiotics. It's true, I won't lie, and it's not good for your hormones. It really is not good for your hormones, and it's in a lot of things. It's really addictive, and getting a dairy substitute is probably the best thing you can do. It really is a shame. It really is a shame. I hope the smoke alarm doesn't go off because that would be not cool. It really is a shame that dairy is in most things that we consume today, and that we have to eat it so much. But there are more options becoming more available, which is great. And it is controversial as a topic right now, so that's why I thought it'd be a good one. But it's pretty acidic for most people, and what I learned in university was that most humans actually lose the enzyme called lactase, which is used to develop, to digest milk when they're babies after 1 or 2 years old. And the reality is that that's why so many people are allergic to the stuff, because they don't have the enzyme. And even if they get the lactose-free milk, it's still acidic. It still doesn't work very well for the human body. So it's true, you do want to check it out. If you get sick often, or you get a lot of mucus or nasal drip in the back of your throat, highly suggest that you check out if it is dairy. Like remove it for some time and see what's up. All right, so this is my salad stuff here that's prepared, washed. I want to cover it with a towel to make sure they're dry as well. Paper towels are good too. And so I'm gonna leave it with these carrots. I'm putting the carrot on the side because by the time I'm ready to toss everything, I want it to be on the side. So at the beginning, I asked you to decide what kind of prepper you were. Some people are going to want to put all of their salads in the containers tonight, sort of thing. Let's say their day is a Sunday right now. And some people are going to want to do like me in the sense that everything is prepared in containers, but they'll grab and go the night before also. Hey, that rhymes. And therefore, that's their meal prep style. So I got these cucumbers ready to go as well. These can just sit in here because when I'm ready for my salad, I'm going to toss everything together in probably a different bowl, to be honest. And I'm not eating salad tonight, so that is the story with that. Okay, cool. Salad prep for me is done. And so this is going on the side by the cucumbers. All right, next I'm doing a soup. So I'm just gonna put everything, start to cook now because we're running out of time. So while these things are cooking, then I'll make the hummus. I have a can and a half of chickpeas here, so I don't have tahini. So it's just gonna be a chickpea dip and chickpea salad because it's two. So I'm actually gonna put some of the chickpeas in a container for salad. I'm using these when I finish seasoning it up. So I might do like hummus in one section, chickpeas in the other section or something. So I'm gonna take you over to the crock pot, which is on. So in my crock pot, empty right now, I'm going to add olive oil, just a drizzle in. I'm going to add these onions, squash, garlic, and these broccoli ends because I like the flavor. You can add vegetables that you like. So celery is also a really delicious one. I highly recommend doing it. So I'm just putting all these prepped ingredients in this crock pot. And then it will be ready to go. Put too much garlic. Need some of this garlic for the next meal. Okay. Putting this on high. Okay. Cool. That's on its way. So we want to season next and cook. All right. I will not have time to make the seed crackers tonight. So I'm going to put these ingredients back. I really did want to demo the seed crackers. They're really good. So I'm going to make these another time. Keeping all the ingredients together though. Hopefully you get on way better and more organized than I am. But this is my style of it. Delicious and creative. See how I did that? Hey Natasha, how's it going? Oh, additionally, let me not forget to put my timer on for the eggs. 20 minutes timer for your eggs, remember that. And if you want to skip the eggs, you could just boil 6 eggs to your week, and that's also meal prep. Okay, moving on. This here will be a chickpea salad, and it will also be hummus. So I'm going to add into the blender what's needed for the hummus. Alright, so I'm going to use 1 cup in there. energy in this group, guys? What are y'all up to? I want to know what's going on. What do your Friday nights gonna look like? Okay, I'm putting 1.5 cups of chickpeas in this one. The rest is going to be towards the salad, right? Because that's the vibe we're going for, fun salads. And I will also keep these some cucumber sticks to go with the hummus, and some carrot sticks as well, because I like having these little snack boxes. I think they're highly recommend them for you too. So we have cucumber sticks, carrot sticks in here. The hummus is going to go there, and maybe some chickpea salad there. Or you could toss it all with your vegetables and stuff. Okay, great. This is happening. So some of you have been asking or curious about what Green Balance is really like and what it's about. And I wanted to elaborate a little more on that today and start with the fact that Green Balance is really about helping people reach their wellness goals. And we look at the 5 pillars of health, which are nutrition, fitness, rest, spiritual growth, hydration, and did I say diet and fitness? I hope so. I think I said all 5. And really passionate about working with people who have goals, who want to increase their productivity, their performance in work, their performance in life, and have more energy. So we love creating lifestyle habits that help people have more energy to live the life that they want to and to keep up with it, whether it's demands from family or from career, these sorts of things. Having good, strong, sound habits that are reflective of where you want to go in the direction of your life towards your wellness goals. It's a really fulfilling feeling, and definitely like to recommend. I'm obviously not a good multitasker. I'm like trying to talk to you guys and do hummus at the same time, and like I'm utterly failing right now. But yes, Green Balance is a lifestyle designing wellness brand that is client focused. Whatever your goals are, we look at what your goals are about and create the best strategy for you to reach them in a way that makes sense for you and that makes you feel happy, and that you're not restricted on a diet, and that you're creating the balance in your life that you want to create. That's what we're all about. We want to always have strategies that work for you and make you feel good about the choices that you make and having a healthy relationship to food. So the type of clients that I usually work with include moms. I get some athletes who also like want to gain weight, and I get some young adults, couples as well. Some older women sometimes too. And yeah, we've had some great results. I'm really proud of everyone that I work with. Lots of progress has been made because we do look at stress management a lot as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend this up as my hummus. I will give you the visual, but expect it to be loud because it is going to be boom boom. Guys, Good question, Ariana. This is honestly the best seasoning of life. Like, it goes in everything. It goes in soups, hummus, salads. It's like the best flavor. And the only ingredients are salt, chilies, paprika, onion, garlic, oregano, and ginger. It is quite salty, so be mindful of that. It is in Massey, and it is delicious. Alright, so I want to put this hummus now into a container. Let me taste it to make sure it tastes good. Sometimes it needs a little extra. Works for me. Okay. Simple and effective. What I'm going to do now, actually, I might just put all the hummus in this container because it's here and it makes sense to me to do that. So let's go. Hummus is one of my favorite snacks ever because it's filling, helps with cravings, it's great on the go, it's easy to make. Like, look at this, done already. This is definitely a sign that my margarita is coming soon, for sure. I definitely would like the batter. I had some chickpea blondies earlier that were so good. Okay, jokes. That's pretty much all the hummus we're gonna get out of that. Yep. Okay, so then I like to decorate it a little bit. Yummy. With sesame seeds. Put a little sesame seed on top. Oops. And I want to say, like, I want to get the paprika, but it's so high for me to reach. I'm going to have to climb up and get it. Don't try this at home because I don't recommend it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Shop for problems. Okay, paprika. Just a little sprinkle on top. Come on, a little more than that. Okay. Then give this a little stir. Looks pretty decent. Okay, watch it, watch it. Thoughts? Looks good, right? So this is a good, like, 4 to 5 servings. There's like a full tub in there. Did good. We did really good, team. High five. Virtual high five. Okay. Just gonna put the rest of these carrot sticks in there then. And cucumber, so we could get the show on the road. Let's do that. Okay. I'm obviously way too cluttered in this area right now. Okay, so next we're moving on to cooking, so let's get straight to it. My meats have been washed already, so I have a whole chicken, 2 chicken breasts, and 2 salmon steaks, all washed and prepped, ready to go. And to begin, I want to put this beautiful hummus and vegetable dip covered and in the pile of done. Get it out of the way. Less clutter equals more clarity. That's a good one. And I will put this out of sight. Get away from my space now. Down with the milk. Down with the cinnamon. That's what you gotta do. Clean up in between so that you do good. Stay on track. All right. Cooked vegetable time. Meat. So I'm gonna have to bring you guys over here to get a better view. And hopefully the light's good. So officially reached 1 hour. I know I'm late, but we're almost done. We literally are almost done. Can you see well here? Let me know if you could see well enough. Let's go move these two. So if you break it up into 2 days, you can definitely get like all your breakfasts done and snacks, and then your dinners, salad dressing on a different day. So we're pretty much done with breakfast for a few days. Obviously, I'm prepping mine today, but you're gonna be prepping yours probably on Sunday, so it will last you it would last you a full week. So you can break it up in meals like that if you want. I like knowing I could wake up and have my breakfast ready, but some days I like to cook, you know, depending on how much time I have. Okay. Secret sauce about to go down. First, I want to show you about this chicken breast trick though, because it's so good. You're gonna love it. Okay. How this is gonna happen is you're gonna need 2 Ziploc bags. My cooked chicken breast is in here. I mean, cooked. My washed chicken breast. Chicky. And then we get the next one in there as well. Boom gosh. Alright, chicken breast in here. Ready to go. You want to ziplock up the bag and get something heavy, like a heavy bottle of something or a rolling pin, because we're going to smash the shit out of this chicken. That's what we're going to do. On this cutting board, I want you to see very well what's going to happen. So you want to put it soft side up. You'll see the smooth side when you get to the timing. And I'm going to choose the heaviest bolt I can find right now, which might be, hopefully this. I don't know if this is going to work. Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, I didn't only get what I'm going to smash this with, I also got some tequila. That's coming up soon. Okay, so this is the heaviest thing I have. Some of you probably have equipment already, like the Ponga, the real deal. This, on the other hand, is a good substitute to a Ciroc. Alright, so now we bang the chicken down. Just bang it out. Give you. Yep, this is how it's going down. So this is a really good technique to flatten it out, and therefore it gets a really nice texture, so that when you eat it, it's awesome. And this bag opened up, so that's not great, but we got the point. Right, nice big chicken breast. I'm going to put my stove tops on now because I'm going to get straight into it and get out of here in 20 minutes. So I want my dinner to be ready in 20 minutes for sure. And I'm making my dinner with you guys. So bang in the chicken. Bang, bang, bang. You can go as hard as you can. flattens all the way out. That's why when you buy those nice chicken salads and you're like, how do they get that chicken like this? This is what they do. Okay, cool. Now it's time to season up everything. So what we're gonna do is bring in the chicken over there, the whole chicken by you. Okay. Almost ready. Okay, so here's what's going down. I'm doing a whole chicken, but I'm gonna make it like in a soup. There's a big fella. Ooh, chicky. Okay. Again, my favorite components include this. I wish I was sponsored by this because honestly it's so good, but I'm not. But I just recommend what is the best. So put it everywhere on the chicken. Let me come a little closer to you. This hand is clean, so this hand gets the screen. Okay. There we go. Chicken, getting a little rub down, little love all over the place. If you're vegan, sorry that you have to see this, but it is what it is. Gotta get it everywhere. Season it up nice and flavorful. Okay, nice. I also like to add this one, which is salty as well. So you have to be careful with these that have salt because you could overdo quick. But if it doesn't have much everywhere, then it's okay. Because like this side has nothing going on. And just to be aware of the salt because nobody wants too much salt going on. So that's gonna be the gist of what's happening with this for now, and then it's going in the soup. Next is these chicken breasts, which are going on the stove like yesterday because I'm taking so long, and I might need more oil, but light would be good. Oh, it does work. Yay, we got light. Okay, so pans are on, and I'm putting in some oil here. And I'm putting in some oil here. I know they say to season then cook, but I'm a cook and season kind of girl, so I need to do it how I know how to do it. And how I know how to do it includes that, shoot, this is supposed to be open. More chicken Caribbean seasoning because it's the best. I have a chicken hand, so I don't want to touch anything, but I might just have to bust it up with my teeth. Okay, so grabbing this piece of chicken, just like that, I'm seasoning it with this spice mix. Then I'm putting it down in the pan. And I want to grab, it's on a low heat, so on a pretty low to medium heat. You can see what's going on in there. Then I'm going to get the next one. Look at that, nice and flat. It looks like so much bigger. This will last me 2 to 3 meals. Like, it's really big. It's actually pretty dangerous to do what I'm doing. So you can do it the right way by seasoning it all first, then cooking second. Similarly, this is what I'm going to do with my salmon right now. So bringing salmon steaks that are ready to go. These are like peppered salmon steaks. And I'm putting them in just like that because they're peppered and gorgeous wild caught salmon. Then got another one up in here, and then vegetables, and then we're done. Margarita. Okay. Right, now we use spatula in here. And maybe some more of this paprika would be nice. Focus. Right, I have to see you. This is Oliver. He's just in the background. Okay, next again, paprika on chicken. So it's going to be that kind of chicken where it has paprika and the Caribbean cook-up spice. That's the vibe going down here right now. On the salmon, I'm feeling more like a rosemary would be nice, or like a soy sauce. Those are usually some of my faves. So let's go with the garlic pepper. I like garlic pepper, so let's do that. It already has some pepper, and pepper salmon is always a good idea. And so next I'm going to use the spatula to flip everything around. Real fast and quick. Woo! Alright. I do cook with my hands. Thank God I only cook for myself because I'm older. But I wash my hands a lot. Okay. Alright, these are looking gorgeous. This honestly makes it taste so good. I found a little Cajun spice in here. So let's put some of that on the chicken. Called Cajun green. Smells good. Nice herb mix. Very nice. So I like these kind of dry rubs. They're quick and easy. And you can literally defrost your meat in the morning and then come home and cook it, and it tastes great in the evening. So that's one thing that I get really excited about. On the salmon now, I have a garlic and herb that's going on there. And so pop this bad boy open. Yeah. And bring it down.
Do you have any lemon?
No. Did I ask you to buy lemon juice today?
No.
Or lime? Do you have lemon? Do you have vinegar?
You want vinegar?
Oh, no, I don't want that. Oh, yeah, it's my margarita. Shoot. What are we going to do? Okay, these are almost done now. I'm going to flip this chicken again. You want to kind of flip till it's cooked. And these egg muffins are almost ready to come out as well. Okay, so that's happening. This salmon's going to be done anytime. So it cooks super fast. And meanwhile, I am going to get this chicken going. You know what? I have some chives there that I think will be great on this chicken. So I'm going to put some on that because I prepped all of it. And I'm also going to put it in the soup. The soup pot over here in the top pot. And so what I might do actually is cook. Nope, the chicken's going straight in. Yep, this side. That's how it's going. Okay, so this is smoking up a lot. I'm turning it down. Woo! Don't burn, don't burn. You're almost done. Ooh! Okay, sometimes with the salmon, like you have to put them on this side to get them cooking good. I imagine like banging up the salmon like I did the chicken, but then I thought that's probably not a good idea because I don't know, what if it gets squished or something, you know? Who knows? Okay. So these are almost done. This timer is going off now for the egg muffin. I think they might need a little more time. So what I'm going to do is leave them in there for a few more minutes. Oh, that's 5 hours. Something like that. Okay, and then tap on it in a bit. So when these come out here. I'm taking out my dinner for you. First of all, the chicken in that crock pot with the squash and onions. Super simple. I'm going to put some broth in it. This broth that's from Tossy Lash, really good. One of my favorites. These are going to go on overnight oats. So I'm putting them to the side also. And yeah, for dinner we're having salmon and vegetables. So I'm just going to plate it out. No time to make some potato toast today, so I'll have to make some. You know, if you don't know, now you know. Put this over and out. Make sure that's cooked. I am going to put this in half. Just checking on it. Still going. These are still cooking down as well. Flavor is really good. Alright, so we're just going to have things in the process right now. So I'm going to start putting things away. And then I'll get to the vegetables. It's going to be great. No time for this today. Then we'll go. Yay! Almost done. This is great. And I'm gonna, well, maybe I'll do some cassava as well. And then starch. So it seems like what I've been able to get done in an hour and a half is definitely, I would say, lunch or dinner. I would say lunches or dinners and 2 breakfasts, but they're not complete. So I still have a few more things needing to do, which you might have realized. I'm going to add some of this almond butter to the chicken as well because I think it would be a good idea. Alright. Put it in, put it in. That's good. Let that melt everywhere. That chicken's gonna be awesome. Okay. Let's say this. Okay. Like a savory kind of thing on. So this piece I want. This one's Oliver. And then this one goes in another day. They're a really big piece of fish, so it makes sense why it would make 3 meals. And meanwhile, what's going to happen there is vegetables are going on in the same salmon pan. That's the story happening in the kitchen today. So put them in. Got a nice little roast going on in there. How are you doing, chicken? If you have a thermometer, you could definitely use your thermometer to check in to see if it's cooked, and if you don't, kind of have to wait it out. So full, look at it. Make sure it's all white. Because you want to make sure it's all cooked through. And oh, eggs why timers are important. So this chicken is looking done, done, done. Yum, yum, yum. And it's going in here. And the next piece is going in there as well. Scrape up all that goodness for the flavor and drop it in the pan. Right, so we still want to use this to do the next set of vegetables, which is going to be the broccoli. So put some water in here to get, some steamy flavor, because all that flavor is still in here from the chicken, and therefore I'm just going to drop all this broccoli in here now. It'll cook super quickly. All in here. Come on, broccoli. Even have okay, so all that's going good. Zucchinis, which you could sterilize on another day, or you can cook it. I think what we're going to do is sterilize them on another day. So I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to also add all these mushrooms in. I love mushrooms. Okay, how are you guys keeping up? You think you're going to be able to do this? I believe you can. And it just takes a little preparation. Trust me, even this, what we did tonight, goes a long way. We did so well. I'm so proud of us. Okay, can't wait to see what you create. And this has been the intro, and I'm sure you're going to be way more organized than I am, and your stuff's going to look amazing. I don't know if it'll taste as good, but if you use my recipes, it will. And let's get organized. Yeah, let's enjoy our Friday night. Yeah. Go team. Virtual high five. Right, so just mix it all together. Oh, this is not on. Okay, cool. So stop putting things away again. Organize. That is the motto of today. Keep everything organized. Okay, another interesting topic is talking about the modern woman. Now, this is interesting because life is changing in society in many ways. So more and more women are having careers and balancing work, life, family, careers, and relationships and friendships. And this wasn't the case 60, 70 years ago. So in terms of the modern woman, what are your thoughts? Have you noticed that you're able to keep up with your health? Is it that you're finding it challenging? What are you noticing? Are you happy about the shift? Because it's very fun. It's amazing opportunities for women these days, which is really exciting. It could be challenging to keep the balance going, make time for ourselves and do what serves us and our goals and still be able to give. But, the truth is creating time in our agendas for ourselves, for self-care, whether it's journaling or doing yoga or going to the gym, is really powerful, because if we give to ourselves and we have a full cup, then we can also give to the people we love more, and that's what's important. because we want to be able to give to the people we love with our everything, and not just ends of ourselves that are not present and not grateful and not communicative. So these things do help. I'm excited for dinner, and I would love to hear what you have to say on the topic. I would love to say I am a perfectionist in terms of organization and neatly presenting my stuff, but I am not. And so therefore, these are the remnants of my creations. This is how it is sometimes. Dinner's coming along a long way. Now we're just in cleanup mode, so we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. We can talk about more on this topic with women's health. I mean, that's why we're seeing more ailments coming about, especially for women's health, because we're under so much stress. And a lot of the times in the past, we have been training and eating in ways that are more suitable for the male hormonal cycle, which is nobody's fault. We just didn't have the information. And now that we have the information, we can learn that it's best for us to learn how to work with our women's cycle and hormones for our healthiest selves. And the information is growing massively. It's really exciting. It's a really exciting time for wellness and women. And I can't wait to delve more into it. To be honest, I think it's so exciting. And if you have any questions on this topic, I love it. All right, it seems like I pulled out way too many containers and I don't need as much. So I'm going to continue putting some back because I probably will need some more soup when the soup is ready, which is taking a little while. The broccoli is pretty much ready to go now. Yeah, I think what I'll do is take some awesome pictures to put on the group so that you could see the end of my creation. And if you want to share what you made and take pictures, that would be fun. Very interactive and group oriented. Highly recommended. And then, yeah, let's do it. I'm going to sign off because time is up. It is late, and I've been here with you for the last hour and a half. I know you have stuff to do. Thank you so much for being on this call. I've had a lot of fun, and I hope you have had as well. Just a little refresher to see what we've gotten done. Move this. Okay, we didn't get the vodka yet. We didn't get on the vodka yet. So here we have meals, salad prepped for chickpea salad as well. We got chicken and salmon, veggies prepped, and snacks. We got snacks done. And we also cooked dinner at the same time. So this is going to be dinner for now. I would, if I remembered, had some cassava and sweet potato going, but didn't get to it. And I also have to remember the eggs. Ooh, that's hot. Come on, eggs. Come out. I want to show you this before we head out because I'm excited about them. Okay, and then we got our mushroom eggs. So we did awesome. Virtual high five. Thanks again for joining. I'm going to have my dinner now and hope you have an awesome, healthy weekend. Catch up soon. Share this with your friends. Remember, if you have any friends that you know would really benefit from this challenge, any of the information or topics we spoke about today, if you think that they will be interested or have questions, share this with whoever you think will benefit, because once we spread kindness and resources, it really does help make a difference in the world, and that's what we all want, in addition to healthier lives. And so share this message, and anyone that you could inspire to start meal prepping their way to a healthier lifestyle will be awesome. Thank you so much for your time and for being here. I'm so grateful. If you have any questions, reach out, and all the best with this 7-day free meal prep challenge coming up.